I'm here, mostly awake and ready to probably mess up this content. Wait, did I remember my mate Cookie? Close enough, let's just go. Welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm K'nekotein Khpein. Today, we're tackling Dawntrail role quest finale. Dressed up as Dark Knight Cecil from Final Fantasy IV. Equipped with this great Shin Zantetsuken. Let's roll this digital footage. RL Majin, talk to me.
You said Tentowa was keeping watch in Usatawi, right? I suppose no news is good news.
Apiahi and her minions are preparing to depart. It's time, everyone, we make our stand before the gates of Tuliyollal.
And here I was hoping that Apiahi would turn herself in. Well, I suppose she'll just have to be brought in by force. She might have that treasure, but she doesn't have our allies, and she certainly doesn't have you. Today we start the Unbound, and tomorrow we welcome a dawn in Tuliyollal free of their shadow.
RL Majin, talk to me.
Welcome. If there are any details you'd like to confirm about the passage of the Unbound's wicked plan, I should be glad to share all I can.
Tagalya, talk to me.
There are fewer and fewer requests for relief supplies with each passing day. A sign of recovery, I think.
I saw the Unbound leave Usatawi. They should be here any moment.
I can't fight, but I have medicine at the ready. I'll help however I can.
If our guess about the treasure's power is correct, this will not be an easy fight.
My bow will aim true, I promise.
Loshkana, talk to me.
Although the circumstances that brought us together were less than fortunate, I am confident that in the end, we'll be the stronger for them. We won't allow the passage of the Unbound to wreak havoc on Tuliyollal. Today, Apiahi and her ilk answer for their crimes.
Your progress through the battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost.
They are here.
We knew you were coming, Miqo'te. You and your gang of thugs won't be going any further.
So, you've chosen to join the other sheep, have you? How disappointing. I offered you so much more than the life of a lapdog. Of course you would say that. You are heirs' savior, after all. I knew it from the moment I saw you. And I suppose now you're asking yourself why I was so forthcoming with my plans. I wanted you to see what we fight for, to realize the beauty of true freedom, and devote yourself to the pursuit of it as our ally. Alas,
your allies only follow you because the treasure has them in its thrall. No one would willingly follow such a reckless leader.
interesting. You think I have the power to command others against their will.
Well, don't you?
Oh, you are far more foolish than I believed. I would never rob anyone of their freedom.
She's gone.
Not gone here.
Look, beasts approach from the Tuliyollal side.
But how?
We committed too heavily to this side, and now she strikes at our blind spot. We must open the gate.
The path to a new tomorrow lies ever before us. We need only be brave enough to walk it.
Leave this lot to us, you tend to the others. We have to take care of these beasts before going after a Piahi.
Over here, K'nekotein.
Let's bring them down.
Our victory depends on it.
As I feared, my creatures cannot live up to the real thing. How about this?
That's the creature of Yahoo.
They escaped from the guards. I'll end this in a single blow. No, I think not.
Watch out, Tepe.
Don't. Attacking from above, previous.
Leave the skies to me. The rest of you focus on the big one. And stay down.
He saved my hide.
Impressive.
Now. A tenacious lot, aren't you? Well, I suppose I wouldn't want you to fall too quickly.
There are so many. We will persevere. I can settle them. Lend me your protection.
Spinning our way, don't think I'll allow you to do resistance. Crush them underfoot. What an attack! No, my poor pitiful pets. So I cannot rely on numbers alone. Keep them distracted, my darlings. We'll be fine. Go after Piasis.
Tentoa needs help.
Might be in trouble.
Something a little different this time. Behold the fruits of my travels across Tural.
Thanks for the help, now to catch you.
Don't think you've won yet.
It's over, Apian.
You're strong to be sure, but so is this.
Send your first, I won't do it.
Oh my. Don't hold back, my medicines will keep you upright.
Limits are just more rules to be broken.
That doesn't look good.
Worry not, get behind me and you'll be safe. Right,
Are you alright?
You survived that.
Thank you for keeping us safe. We've almost got her.
Even bugs squirm before they die. This time I'll finish things.
You're a lifesaver, Tural.
You're as stubborn as the mud stuck to my sandals. Yet that alone is not enough to what? Something's got into them. I admit I may have underestimated you lot.
Together we will triumph.
And while defeating you would be quite the feather in my cap, the gates of Tuliyollal are a much easier target.
Couple you wait. Versus she's making a run for it. Follow her K'nekotein.
Anything that would obstruct the free world, I aim to create and destroy.
Must you insist on being a thorn in my side? Very well. Then I shall plant the banner of evil upon the corpse of Eirzia's hero, and the meek shall flock to me. Make my fervent desire manifest. Grant me the power to seize undying freedom.
Impressive. I expected no less of you, but this farce ends in now smash him into a pulp.
I don't think so.
Some fine company, at least this will save you the trouble of home.
Let's finish this together, K'nekotein.
This thing won't go down easily.
This is your moment, my point of futility.
It's getting even stronger.
Is the treasure making us stronger?
K'nekotein, we are at your back. Together we'll repel this foul creature.
Keep going, everyone.
What? Owls, how can you stand before the treasure's might? What are you? Such power to be beyond the message. Do not falter in this fight.
Gather around K'nekotein, everyone.
Only with spam.
Spread out, or we'll be swept away.
You scurry about the paths, pulverize the enemies.
Is this poison getting away from it?
No, even my spineless saber is falling.
It seems I must admit defeat. Yet know this, I do not believe the ideals for which I fought were misguided. Think back upon the leaders who came before you. Those 5 self-serving souls who dared to live as they pleased. Each one the
perfect image of liberty. Yet, ultimate perfection cannot be achieved without ultimate power. That is why we fought. Why we became villains to tear down the world's nations and their stifling rules, so that the voiceless many may speak again.
What made you feel this way?
K'nekotein has told you already, surely. Yet the exile that emboldened my hatred of meaningless restrictions also led to my awakening. I couldn't have known true freedom without it. And as I traveled the world, I noticed the same thing everywhere I went, that the many were bound by the few. In Gridania, citizens are discouraged from joining hands with their neighbors. In Ulda, merchants craft laws to exert their control over others. Even in Limsa Laminsa, once lawless pirates are made to bow to the state. Need I say more? The countless Ishgardians who were tricked into sacrificing themselves when their church fanned the flames of war. The people of the East, whose entire lives are determined by outdated customs and mores. I had to go west to find what I sought. Here in Tural, I lived a life unbound. Or so I thought. After a terrible tragedy, I was forced to find a new home once again.
Terrible what happened.
I can scarcely say it. I was asked to pay for my lodgings.
Pay, you means you hadn't been paying all along.
Why should I have to trade coin for a roof over my head? In my village, charging for something so essential was unthinkable so long as one followed the rules. That is, for the first time since my exile, I questioned my path. I nigh convinced myself that taking care of my drunken sisters night after night wasn't so bad after all.
Where did you live again? No, that doesn't matter. Surely, if you can accept trading labor for housing, you can understand the reasons behind trading coin for it.
No, money is just another rule that's used to control us. A rule that I won't accept. was forced to live on the streets. In my tent, I plotted the rebellion would start with me and end with the authority of every nation in tatters. Yet one day, after long hours of sowing discontent, I returned to find my tent gone. In its place stood a sign that read, "No vagrancy."
The last thing you owned was gone in an instant. That can't have been easy.
I can understand your perspective, Apiahi, but a world where everyone did what they pleased would soon fall to chaos. Laws are the only things which keep us from that. And I know firsthand what it's like to be bound by old rules whose purposes are sometimes baffling. But you don't have to follow them blindly. If you're dissatisfied, you can work to change them. What you speak of, Apiahi, is not freedom, it is self-indulgence.
So you're saying, if I change the law, I can do whatever I please.
Not a word got through to her. Talking anymore would just be a waste of breath. It's time to put her in chains.
This is all you're doing, isn't it? It's time you join the rest of your minions.
Resist. But this isn't over. Those who share my vision will hear of this injustice, and they will carry on my legacy. The passage of the Unbound shall remain open forevermore.
I knew anyone who admired Elarit would have twisted morals, but even so, I'm shocked by the depth of Apiahi's depravity.
Finally, the Unbound are in chains. Do you think Itoka would be proud of us, of me?
Judging by how her force was mostly composed of wild beasts, I take it Apiahi couldn't send many of her henchmen to Tural. Perhaps Varazan's resources have finally run dry.
Freedom that harms others is no freedom at all. Living in a society has its challenges, but it allows us to support each other as a group.
Your bravery was inspiring, everyone. Abiyahi is in the custody of the Landsguard, and her treasure is destroyed. Without their leader and secret weapon, the Unbound may well and truly be finished. We should return to FFXIV and let our realm Maja know about our victory here.
I miss my mother's cooking. Bit far to go for dinner though.
RL Majin, talk to me.
I heard all about your battle with the passage of the Unbound. Leave it to you all to not only capture their leader, but do so without anyone in Tuliyollal coming to harm. By the way, mages from the Wing of Protection inspected the remains of the beasts you fought. Their discoveries were surprising, to say the least. They weren't actually individual organisms, you see, but a collection of minute fungi that had taken the form of familiar creatures. The mages concluded that the Tural vidrol sealed within the treasure was likely once a fungi itself. This explains the sightings of Apiyahi traveling with beasts of all sorts at her beck and call. She built her army by finding the fiercest creatures she could and recreating them with the power of the treasure. But you stood against that army without a shade of fear in your eyes. As a token of gratitude, you're all welcome to tacos on the house whenever you're in town. Speaking of which, I hear Tentawa and the others will soon be returning to their respective villages. Goodbyes are always bittersweet, but I'm sure they'd love to speak with you one last time.
What can I get you? What do you suggest?
Every time I come to FFXIV, I'm amazed by all the different kinds of people gathered around its tables. I wish there was a place like this in my village.
I want to spend some time in Tuliyollal's markets before I return home. I've been thinking a spare pair of spectacles might be a prudent purchase.
It seems my parents fell in love with the tacos here while they awaited my return from Tabner. I'm sure they'd be happy if I brought some home with me.
This short time together with you has reminded me of Wisselm and Zerig. I wonder how they fare. Perhaps I'll write them a letter and find out.
Tentowa, talk to me.
I neglected to mention this earlier, but I was able to convince everyone back home to stop relying on the cradle. My sleepless days are over, but I've been busier than ever. I've looked to Ishgard's knights for inspiration on how to build solidarity among the villagers. We train together and take turns on watch, among other things. Lozanikwi no longer needs to spend her days abed and sometimes joins us in our drills. I admit this new life wouldn't be the same without her. A new life for which we both owe you thanks, K'nekotein. We'll keep striving to follow the example you set for us.
My people have accepted the fact that we cannot always rely upon the heartsting, and even now train to build our natural resistance to various toxins. It took some time to figure out the right amounts to use, and I admit there were some close calls. But luckily, the heartsting was at our disposal. Yet I believe that our strength lies in our ability to conquer hardship. I hope one day we can trust in our own abilities. That being said, it's been some time since I had a meal that wasn't laced with poison. I'd forgotten how delicious food could be.
The others will be glad to hear how key the Dreamweave cocoon was to our success. And though it seems Apiahi recognized you from the moment you met, it didn't make a difference, did it? It just reaffirms for me that you've more than earned your renown as a hero. I still aspire to become a hunter worthy of Itoka's legacy, and I know it will take a lot of time and a lot of hard work. For now, I'll focus on keeping my village safe, but I won't stop there. Keep your ears to the ground, K'nekotein, for someday you might hear tales of Kyuyaki, a hunter true.
Everyone was so brave. My heart always starts pounding when the fighting begins, but I didn't need to worry. Since I'm here in Tuliyollal, I'll visit the market before I return to my village. Oh, I almost forgot. K'nekotein sent me a letter. He said the authorities have taken his circumstances into account and decided to be merciful. He'll be released soon, and just as promised, my village will be the first place he visits. Everyone's looking forward to greeting him with open arms. If K'nekotein agrees to be our protector, then we can come to Tuliyollal more often.
To think the origin of the treasures lies with the Yakai. Even with such dominating strength as they possessed, they sought still more when their very survival was at stake. My people were afraid of the apex and so sealed it away within our treasure. But over time, the treasure became as feared as the beast within it. Thus, we never considered using it as a tool to aid us. I've been training hard, and I hope that someday I can help my people view the treasure from a new perspective. It might take a while, but we'll get there. I'm already stronger than last time we met, right? Hey, you don't have to answer, but trust me when I tell you we won't take the easy road like Varazan. Every bit of progress we'll earn through hard work. On that note, as much as I'd like to stay, I suppose we all have homes waiting for us. Let's say our farewells to Biarak Ivu and Aral Majan.
Biarakavu, talk to me.
I'm glad you got to catch up with everyone. Shall we bring this party to a close then?
Be well, everyone.
I'll bring Lozaniqui next time. I want her to meet the people who helped us.
Stop by my village if you're ever in the region. I'll treat you to freshly hunted boar.
Everyone get home safely. We'll meet again soon.
I hope I was able to pay back the debt I owe you, if only a little. If you ever need help again, you know how to reach me.
It was a long and trying road, but the treasures are finally back in their rightful places.
And the passage of the Unbound, with no one to lead their meager numbers, will fade into obscurity. I'm sure we'll hear no more of them again.
Here's to peace in Tuliyollal.
BSH rules, basic social considerations. Who needs them? Those pathetic bastards don't even see the yokes around their necks.
Did you see how nobly Apiahi fought? As long as I can remember that sight, I'll never turn away from the path she showed us.
It's up to us to continue what she started. We don't need those artifacts to bring down nations. We'll find a whole new kind of weapon.
The passage of the Unbound shall remain ever open, and will be there to guide others upon it.
There are more of you. Criminals over here.
By the gods, run, we can't be caught here.
RL Magin, talk to me.
Well, if it isn't my favorite customer. Thanks to you, the world is free from the passage of the Unbound's villainy. If there's anything I can do for you, you need only say the word. With the Piahi and the leaders of her organization in fetters, it's safe to say the passage of the Unbound is finished. The world just got a little safer thanks to your efforts. They are objects of incredible power, passed down through generations to clans hailing from all corners of Tural. Within each is sealed the essence of an animal which became a fearsome Tural vidral, and these have come to be revered by their respective peoples. These treasures allow their wielder to harness the power of the beast within them, and thus have the clans protected their homes. If a Piahi is to be believed, the treasures were created by a Yark High calling himself the Wise One, and now that hers has been destroyed, we need no longer fear that they will be misused. The Landsguard told me why a Piahi founded her villainous organization, and what a story it is, a trivial, ridiculous story. Thankfully, without the treasures to rely upon, the passage of the Unbound has no teeth. No doubt the authorities of nations across the star will root out the remaining members, though I expect the organization will fade into obscurity soon enough regardless. Or so I had thought, until more leaders gathered in this very place. Fortunately, they were apprehended almost immediately. Never again shall that abominable group trouble us. Never.
Biarakavu, talk to me.
I know you've been hard at work helping to solve Tural's problems, and we're grateful for it. You're welcome to relax here anytime you want.
And that brings us to the end of our adventure today. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Time to log out and eat some real food. See you in the next one. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal.